So Horizon Bank was a community bank founded in 1873. We just celebrated our 149th birthday last week, so we've been around for a while. Again, we're a community bank. We started doing acquisitions in 2005, and we've done 11 full bank acquisitions, each one of those coming with new challenges and a new set of people that could be susceptible to phishing attacks. So we've had to take on and do massive training on every acquisition in that realm. We crossed $7 billion in assets last year, and we were voted one of the best banks in America to work for. So Lumu detects the things that make it past our early defenses. We have firewalls, we have intrusion detection, we have intrusion prevention systems. Lumu catches the things that and alerts on the things that those things didn't see. That's kind of scary. That what if we didn't have Lumu, what would we not be seeing? Most of the time, once we see it, it's not something super major yet because the other ones do catch a lot. But our security team has to take action, find out what happened. And sometimes there are things that this is something that if it's combined with other exploits could be a big deal. But because Lumu caught it so early on, we can isolate the computer and get rid of the problem before it's ever able to activate and take any more action. Every day we are hit with hundreds, thousands of phishing attempts, port scans, any ways to get through the systems. We have a lot of systems in place. Lumu strengthens that by picking up, detecting, finding things that may not be serious enough yet, but they will be if they're not corrected now. So when those things pop off, and it may just be a user clicked on something that it had a trigger, something on the web page they went to was malicious and was going to send them somewhere else. Lumu catches it. Sure, maybe the firewall catches it, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not a severe enough threat for the firewall yet, but when Lumu catches it, we can isolate that computer. We can find out what's going on. Also, we can find out if it's moving to other computers because Lumu will alert if that same threat shows up on other computers right after that. So it allows our security team to get that additional insight to go attack these things that may not reach the threshold that the others would get to if it were, say, a nation-state attacker.
I would say it fills in the gaps between a lot of our other appliances and gives us a quick illuminated view of some incidents as they're coming through. And it just is another layer to our defense in depth strategy as an organization. A lot of the other products we have, they stop things and they detect, actual viruses or a little bit more obvious attacks. But this gives you another layer. Maybe something that looks inconspicuous is actually a relay attack or something more advanced, and this definitely helps us see that. Before, we would spend a lot of time searching for the reasons why a detection was coming up, maybe on a firewall or other security appliance, and Lumu gives us that information up front and lets us know what specific machine went out to the IP or website, and gives us the reason why that is being blocked or detected, what kind of background might be on the security incidents, whether it be phishing, malware, or something else.
Phishing incidents happen all the time, and Lumu has on several occasions picked up phishing things that all of the other tools missed. And immediately my security team was able to find it. One of them, we actually found that the user had forwarded the phishing email to someone else too, and Lumu picked up as soon as that person went to the website. And so Lumu alerted. Our guys were able to take the response from Lumu and immediately go block it in the firewall, while at the same time send it to the help desk team to go remediate those machines. And in that case, because it was flagged as malicious and phishing, instead of my security team spending hours and hours hunting down the logs to figure out what it done and then trying to remediate the machines, my help desk just said, turn the computers off, we're shipping new ones out. Boom, done. Brought the computers back, wiped them out, we're clean, we're good to go. The 2 users that did it, they were sent for some additional phishing training, but that's our standard practice even if you fail one of our phishing tests. But Lumu was able to take those incidents, and within minutes of them happening, we were protected against that email, even if they would have forwarded it to all 900 employees. The first one was the only one that ever saw the page because Lumu alerted and we blocked it. And then again, we were able to remediate the 2 machines that actually did try to click on it. What amazed us is the amount of information Lumu was able to find, even though we have all of the other tools in place. Horizon has firewalls, intrusion detection, security monitoring. We have 2 different third-party vendors that monitor all of our network 24/7. and Lumu still picks up on things that we didn't see. And so I can't imagine a bank that doesn't have all the infrastructure and the number of IT personnel on staff that Horizon has, what they're not able to see.
We really like the modern attack framework references, which helps us get an idea of what leveraging might be used with the data that we're getting. I also like the quick links that are at the top that direct us to either like Virus Total or Spam House and let us know a little bit of information about what might have been seen out in the wild. And we use those day to day. I like the easy use of the user interface overall. It's not overly deep, which allows you to get to things quickly. We like that we're able to mute things that may be a false positive to us. There's a lot of organizations that we do business with day to day. They may get flagged because they're so large that there may be a related spam or virus, but that we have to continue doing business with them. So sometimes we have to mute some of those in order to not continually get reminded that they're there. We also like that you can unmute if something is of concern and mark things off as you work through the incidents, which keeps clutter down.